Alright, looks like YouTube looks good. Hey, Nick, do you see any issues on Twitch or YouTube from your end?
I mean, Brandon would notice them faster than me. The ogre is crying. Well, for one thing, I still don't see it on YouTube. Well, for one thing,
here's a good Halloween trick.
It seems fine to me. I mean,
okay.
Stupid Reese's commercial, but like I said, Brandon's gonna have to look.
I guess in that case, if you just do it, it'll turn out okay. Welcome, guys, back to the podcast. Test.
I don't notice anything wrong with it.
Our voices coming out?
Yeah, our voices are definitely coming out.
I don't notice anything wrong with it. Our voices?
Yep. Awesome.
Alright, we'll see what Brandon says. Also.
It's time to splat. I wait for Brandon to show up. Or see if I can get.
Yeah, you could keep going. The film closes with images of the rooms in the safe house burning, but it shows the room Michael was trapped in empty, indicating he escaped. Funny thing is, I did look it up. Apparently the only thing you get for a post-credit scene is you hear Michael breathing, akin to Pennywise laughing at the end of the credits for It.
Awesome.
The ogre is crying. The ogre is dead.
All hail the ogre.
All hail the ogre. Bye-bye, Shrek. Bye-bye, Shrek. No more Shrek.
No more Shrek. Stupid ogre.
He's a caged ogre, isn't he?
You wanna know what he is?
What is he?
He's a smelly ogre. Disgusting ogre.
Take this, smelly ogre. Hurry up, stupid minion idiot.
You have your streams, like, unlisted on YouTube or something?
Well, yeah. Brandon, how's the Kenza splat roller?
The Kensa splat roller? I don't know. I don't really use rollers much anymore.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, because I know the carbon roller, you couldn't run over enemies with it. I'm wondering if you can with the Kenza roller.
Probably.
Alright.
Yeah, we've pretty much already lost this match.
And then there's like a freaking grenade launcher. Well, Brian, if you want to play this, I can play now.
Yeah, I'm playing Luigi right now.
Okay. Just hoping I don't get burned out.
Oh yeah, but... They definitely...
AVGN plays Mario is Missing.
Is he?
No, he's not playing it right now, but he played it once.
I played it once too.
Why does AVGN sound like a funny acronym?
I don't know.
I don't know, it just sounds so funny to say AVGN because you immediately think of... Apparently the new roller has a bubble blower.
As the special?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one very much. It's alright, but it's not the best.
Hope for the best, expect the worst. Get up there! Come on, Merlin, 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 Merlin. There's Shrek.
Loud. Very loud.
KFC presents the new 10-piece chicken piece for only $19.99, featuring 2 large mashed potatoes and 4 biscuits, with a whopping 10 pieces of chicken. Get it all for only $19.99 before it's gone. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Why did KFC just self-insert itself?
Because KFC Buckethead.
Oh my god, why?
Yeah, all these years while I've been busy playing shitty games, people have been making games about myself.
Are you watching this, Snicker?
Games
I'm
about
watching
me
it.
I
I can hear it through the headphones.
Oh shit. So this is on the podcast, damn it. Well, now I can't entertain myself while playing Splatoon.
Headphones.
I don't even have any middle school schnick stories to tell.
Nope.
Nope, not possible.
No, like burnout from games. No game burnout stories from middle school.
Game burnout stories? Truth is, because I didn't have nearly as many games as I did back then, I pretty much had no choice but to not get burned out because I didn't have much to work with.
I still don't understand how you just get burnt out.
How I just get burnt out? I mean, I don't know. Like, for some reason, it's kind of like what happens with Adam, where sometimes I'll just get into, like, a certain game and I'll only want to play that. And then, if I try playing something else, I can probably stick with it for a couple of hours, but if it's not particularly special, then it won't keep my attention for long. And that's because I have so much stuff to try out that... Perhaps I went from having too few games to having too many. And because I'm playing by myself, the more I want to quit. Because it's at least tolerable when I have all of you working with me.
We won! Woohoo! Oh, I can see you can team up.
While I'm about to...
Can you team up with those 2 people?
No, I didn't team up with 2 people. I had to do it solo.
No, I said, can you team up with just 2 people playing?
I don't think... I mean, maybe
Yes, you can.
I want to rage quit this match so much. I really just want to throw this stupid Joy-Con controller, throw the card out. But no, I can't do that.
I have unlocked Defender. I'll wait.
Anger relapse.
I'll wait for you to Snick to play. I'll wait for Snick to play. again.
I feel like I'm thrashing my circle pad up around whenever I try to catch a ghost.
See, join a team of friends. I can't join that friend.
You gotta make a room.
I know. I guess he's still doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm in a stupid match where people are insta-killing me with one stupid shot. And I can't get mad because my dad's still upstairs. I just threw the Joy-Con grip.
So you coming on soon, Brandon?
I don't know. I already reached the max rank. I may or may not. I'm not sure. Adam's not here, so I don't know.
Guess I'm not getting max rank, but eh.
Well, I have no plan.
All you gotta do is just keep playing. That's it.
But I can't tolerate it.
Well, that's kind of, I guess, your fault to not get max rank then.
Fine, I quit.
The only way you're gonna do it is if you keep playing or you keep pushing through.
Still can't join Snick.
Too late. I quit.
Okay, I guess I'm soloing this again. I was hoping it would be faster with more than one person waiting for people to.
Well, I'm not very good at the game either, so it wasn't going to be too much faster.
I mean, with the loading screen.
Oh.
I mean, it can't be faster anyways because it's still 3 minutes no matter what. So, you know. Oh, somebody named. I have a Zelda on my team.
Oh, you have a Zelda on your team?
Newsflash: MarioTube random name Nifferball and Brasta 455 won a 10 times battle for a team treat.
For some reason, I feel like I have chest pains.
Don't worry about everything, just the majority of it, like he said.
Oh my god, why can't... Like, it feels like I have blood. It feels like I have blood pressure problems. This is worse than that.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
It's on now. Damn.
Did you lose again?
Because I always lose, but
I mean, well, the whole thing is,
now I'm just getting vengeance. Come back here. I'll kill you, stupid. Aha.
You got him?
No. He's like guarding this thing.
Yeah, that's the one thing I cannot stand about online multiplayer. Like, you always find the players first, and then somehow they're psychic and able to read your mind, and they just turn around and one-shot you before you can say, oops.
Bam! Ha! Got it.
Like, somehow, every single online player... Sometimes it feels like every single online player you come across is like Clint Eastwood or Steven Seagal or Sylvester Stallone.
Beep. Oh yeah, we lost. We lost bad.
Wondering if me tearing apart the Joy-Con grip was heard on stream. Oh my god. I mean, this is the podcast, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I will say, I can tell stories of how I've tried to go see horror movies in theaters, but then I always tried to avoid getting caught.
What, did you sneak in or something?
No. Like, I only started going after I turned 17, and I only go to the good ones. Most of them suck.
And how do you feel about getting caught?
Because I say that because my dad doesn't like it neither, but my ma really hates when I go see them. So it's more or less to maintain respect with her.
So, how'd you do it?
Well, generally, I would go to the theater by myself, as usual. And I think one time I wanted to go see a movie called Don't Breathe. That was the one time I had to reveal myself because my dad kept insisting, "Oh, can I come? Can I come?" And he flat out said, and I told him that's the only movie I want to see. And he's like, "Oh, but I don't want to see that." He eventually agreed to go see a different movie while I went to go see Don't Breathe. And all other times I just went by myself. And usually if I was asked what I went to go see, I would usually think of another movie to say instead.
Yeah, apparently it's my internet connection. I keep getting kicked from the lobby, apparently.
Oh, you keep getting kicked?
By my connection.
Mm.
Hello, pay attention.
So is every stream you do going to be the podcast from now on?
No, not every stream.
Yeah, because I just feel like we need to talk about more stuff that's been going on that feels more podcast-like.
I'm not used to. I've been doing this solo stream for so long. I haven't really know. What's up with you then? I haven't had a group in a while, so I gotta get used to this again.
I mean, well, I've been volunteering quite a bit. My dad's slowly been teaching me how to do all kinds of bartending stuff.
Ooh, bartending.
Yeah. So, and I've gotten some tip money out of it. It was with that tip money I got myself a new Classic Controller Pro, and it was the money I used for yesterday.
So, what drinks can you make now?
I can't make any drinks, but I know how to open wine bottles.
You can make a.
No, this is not that kind of bar. I don't make drinks.
Oh, you've made a. You call it the new drink the Shrek.
I'd imagine the Shrek is putting lemon lime and like disgusting lemon lime or something like that in like dirty vodka. Or a dirty martini.
With the onion chaser.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of martini, I actually have a family friend whose last name is Martini. She actually makes supposed world-famous martinis, and I actually have a video of me trying one, and because I don't really drink, I made such a big face. I scrunched up big time.
I had cranberry vodka for my my 20-year reunion. 3 glasses of it. Of course, I found out later that I'm not supposed to mix alcohol and my anxiety medication together. Whoopsie. They don't mix well.
I mean, sometimes I try weird experiments with food. Like, you know these Celeste pizzas for one?
No.
Basically, it's a microwavable small pizza. You're supposed to microwave it, and then you're just supposed to cut it, and then there you go. It's a small little pizza for you to eat. I decided to have the genius idea of microwaving a pizza and putting it in between bread to make a pizza sandwich.
What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I tried that.
That sounds... Oh my god, that sounds so gross.
It was actually surprising. All it is a pizza between 2 slices of bread.
That sounds so gross.
Well, like a pizza pizza sandwich?
Yeah, pizza sandwich.
Do they make pizza subs at places? Like, not
I'm
pizza.
pretty sure that there's pizza-themed subs somewhere, but
But actually uses this bread with tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperonis on it, like some kind of cooked bread, like pretty much pizza dough, but in bread form. Never actually heard of pizza between 2 pieces of sliced bread dough.
I mean, yeah, well, there is such a bread as pizza dough, yes.
Never heard of that before. Take a slice of pizza, put between 2 loaves of bread, and eat.
Well, I didn't put it between 2 entire loaves of bread. Literally, it was just 2 slices of white bread.
Are you ready to try? You ready to try again so I can team up with you this time?
That would have made me fucking hurl.
If I did that while you were here...
It's morally wrong, Schnick.
I don't even understand.
You're destroying the pizza. Like, you're destroying the flavor of the pizza with bread, of all things.
Okay, you're acting as though I just let the pizza sit out and mold for like a week before actually eating it.
That's gotta taste like shit, though.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that would... If I tried eating that, it would be so gross feeling.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much the only thing... Because, I mean, pretty much the only thing that made it difficult is the fact that the pizza usually slipped out of the bread. So I just had to eat sauce-covered bread.
Pizza.
Huh?
Well, yeah, it's gonna slip out. It's not meant to be in between anything.
One time I tried to make a pizza roll by rolling up a pizza.
Huh. Let's see, what else did I try? I mean, I did something that was more innocent. I tried to fry a sandwich using a toaster oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've said this before, but one time, my first time I ever cooked fries by myself, I overheated the oil, I put one fry in there, and I burnt it to a crisp.
Oh, God.
It just exploded.
Pretty much, the smoke came out.
Trying to think. I mean, of course, some of the only alcohol I actually like is putting a little bit of rum inside of a soda. In fact, the rum I have is coconut flavor. It's Malibu.
For the next podcast, drinking game.
Drinking game for what?
I don't know. No idea.
No, I think we already made a drinking game out of Shrek on Xbox. Like when I played Shrek Race Mode, and then I came back with the rum and coke combination.
I think you scream, "Take a drink" every time Shrek pisses me off.
That's what you said. Every time Schnick fails, you take a drink.
Or yeah, something along the lines of that.
We'd be dead.
And of course, Adam tried to get all edgy, saying, "No, how about every time Schnick fails, you cut yourself?"
And I said we would either
Like Shadow.
Then I said either way we'd be dead within an hour. Either by blood loss or alcohol poisoning.
Oh, what's that?
And then I was like, no. Like, immediately I just said no to Adam's idea because I don't like that.
You're goody now? Now you feel better? Oh, good boy. You're goody. Hey, dog. Are you goody? Come here. Okay, that does not mean go over the couch. You dumb guy. Sit. Five. 10. Good girl.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Go to your kennel.
Give me my money back. No, I want some money back.
Is there any time in particular you wanted your money back after something?
They damaged me and shot money out of me.
So, okay.
What is Bogmire?
So, Brandon, the universal question is Mansion mode easier or harder than Xbox Shrek?
It's pretty tough, but it's not impossible like Shrek felt.
That's our new standard for everything now. Is it easier or harder than Shrek on Xbox?
It's like that meme that was going on. It was like that meme on the internet where everyone's like, "Oh, how powerful is my PC?" And of course everyone, and then you get the one stupid comment where people are like, "Oh, does it run Crysis?"
Isn't that a stupid old game? Like, not even good for benchmarking?
Well, no, Crisis at the time it was released, it actually did push the PC graphics cards to its limits, but it's pretty dated by today's it's kind of dated by today's standards. I mean, supposedly it holds up visually, but I'll say this much: the gameplay is probably one of your most generic open world style first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, personally, I beat the first game, but I was never interested enough to back in the third game.
Hey, Brandon, get your laundry down into the washer.
Okay.
Left. Oh no! Whatever will we do?
You're in last again?
I have no idea. Don't care. I'm just like I'm just acting, enjoying stuff.
You're trying to actively enjoy stuff, huh?
I don't know. I said I'm acting and enjoying stuff. I'm just like, boom, I'm in the character.
Oh, you're acting like all the characters. Okay. Hey, at least anytime they lose, they don't sit down and cry.
There's an umbrella weapon here.
Oh my!
I killed somebody! Hooray!
Freaking grenades!
So Stick, you want to try again so we can team up now?
Freaking, I don't want my blood pressure to go through the roof. Maybe if I settled down a bit, I could try it. But
you should have waited for me to. You should have waited for me till I was able to play.
Oh my god. Maybe I should have, because after that one thing where the stupid team, the other team was like popping up out of nowhere, one-shotting me, like having psychic, like Psycho Mantis, one of the freaking Psycho Mantis Professor Xavier powers, where they just magically know every little thing I'm gonna do, and they just kill me left and right, and left and right, and left and right, and I just... was not expecting to get so angry.
Chewy's out with Dad. Will you stop telling Chewy to come? Huh? Stop telling Chewy to come.
Da
da da da da.
How about ta-da?
Trying to trying out a brand new weapon.
For some reason, when I was playing by myself, it's like I had Vietnam flashbacks. Because in general, I just do not like playing online multiplayer.
Guess I'm just used to it from my WoW days.
Yeah.
And my Final Fantasy 11 days. And my Civilization 4 days.
Hmm. Yeah, like, it's...
Come on, give me a kiss.
I mean, you could call me a scrub if you want, but I just generally do not like online multiplayer, and I only tolerate it if I'm playing with somebody. Oh my god, these stupid grenades.
All time.
And your dog. Where's your foot today?
Let's see this weapons. Oh boy. Yeah, finding a good weapon is hard in this game.
Yeah. I'll tell you this much. I don't know why, but when I pick a gun that's like an actual gun, it just doesn't feel right when I shoot it. I don't know why. Like, when I use, like, one of the I mean, it's maybe a bit better if I was, like, playing the Salmon Run mode or like, the campaign. But, like, in all the other modes where your goal is to just cover the map in ink, like, it just does not feel right to use the guns.
Yeah, roller. I think I like the roller better too.
Alright, kill one grenade man.
Aww.
The sniper rifle's doing anything for me at all. I don't feel it.
No.
Oh my god! Then again, the grenade man has to walk one step away in order to effectively use his grenade. Or wait, I think... Oh wait, one of the AI allies killed the grenade man for me. I mean, thing with online multiplayers, I will always prefer single player experiences because let's face the hard reality. But for the most part, online multiplayer games cannot remain online forever.
True.
Especially on home systems. Like, one day, Splatoon is going to shut down. Sure, there might be sequels down the line, but one day,
True.
all that progress made in Splatoon 2 is going to be gone.
That's true. People keep saying that about Warcraft 2. It's been around for like what 12 years now, and who knows how long it's gonna be around.
I mean, with World of Warcraft, is like pretty much an unusual exception. Like, it's just such a massive game with so much stuff, and it's gotten no... Because the idea... One, developers love pushing the games as a service model, which is basically meant to keep a game in freaking on life support for a very long time. But the reason why that idea gets utterly ruined is because the developers still continue to release sequels as normal, effectively leaving the predecessors abandoned. Like, Destiny was a game that was meant to be supported for a very, very, very long time, but I am 99% certain Bungie and Activision just completely abandoned the first game when Destiny 2 came out.
Who's singing?
Who's playing copyrighted music?
No, I don't even care. It's fucking bullshit in the background.
Something, something, singing in love.
Did you hear that?
Yep. Everybody, sing along!
$1 for Merlin. How about that?
So, what do we talk about?
You don't know what else we can talk about?
So, what was your first experience with multiplayer games?
It would probably have to be the very first online-only multiplayer game I bought, which was MAG. Basically, it was a PS3 game developed by the developers of SOCOM, which was a very popular third-person shooter, which was meant to be basically Arma on the PS2.
What are you doing? You can't have that. It's too late.
So what happened?
So it's an online-only game, and basically the gimmick was that you were able to fight battles where there was 128 players all at once. And that was the first time I ever really played online multiplayer on such a big multiplayer map. Let's just say I was constantly killed by snipers, constantly getting killed by regular players. Like, it felt like eventually I got a little better at the game and I started to enjoy it, but like the first couple of days, like, it was a nightmare. And then Grand Theft Auto Online was a game I never tolerated unless it was... I would say Grand Theft Auto Online was the first game where I just could not tolerate it unless I was either by myself or with friends.
Hey, Anime Warrior. waiting for other players. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, I get killed easily in PvP things too. Really.
And
easy.
what helps you tolerate?
What?
What helps you tolerate?
Just I have to beat this game with my 100% mentality.
Brandon, would you mind muting your mic unless you want to talk?
Why?
Because your game audio often overpowers us when we're trying to talk.
Ugh. Just turn it down more.
Yeah. Basically, I said because I have a 100% mentality. I gotta beat stuff, and I keep
the reason and the thing is, you need to just not care about dying. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you really just need to not care about dying, especially in Splatoon. The dying doesn't really matter much.
I mean, I'll say this much, because, well, dying obviously resets, like, in Splatoon, like, all resets your progress, and it's like, don't care about dying, and yet you want to win. So obviously you need to care about dying if you want to win. Like, I kind of don't get that.
Well, no, dying doesn't really do much. All it does is spread a little bit of ink. You got your teammates there, too. Especially in Turf War, which I don't really even like all that much. Like, in Turf War, it's whatever if you die. It doesn't really affect the game as long as your team is doing alright in general. But in ranked modes, it doesn't really matter much either as long as your team is controlling the objective.
Yeah, objectives. That's all I was good at PvP games. I sucked at killing, but I was good at objectives. Ha! We kill each. I think we kill each other. Down at Splatoon Rock.
What? Now it's all of a sudden it's a SpongeBob movie?
No, it's Fraggle Rock.
Oh, Fraggle Rock. Okay.
Never heard of SpongeBob Rock.
No, it's the Goofy SpongeBob movie.
Exactly, Goofy Goober Rock.
Yeah, freaking that song got me copyright claimed on my finale stream of that game.
Well, it's a copyright claim, though. It's not a strike, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot more open with Nintendo games because of that.
Too bad. I like it when you stream them on my channel. Give me more content. Did we win? 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 Oh, they beat us by 0.3%. 45 to 45.3.
I mean, maybe when I settle down a bit, I can at least join up with you, because I don't know, when I'm playing a multiplayer game with friends, I can kind of just shut my mind off and have fun with it. But when I'm playing by myself, it's like, why am I playing by myself if I have no intention of winning?
No intention of winning?
Like, what's the point of me playing by myself? I'm just playing with a bunch of random other people that I'm not interacting with.
The last time I did multiplayer something besides this game, of course, was when I did WoW, and I joined an RP guild, and we RP'd the whole time. Like, I was a giant bull. No, I was a goblin. I was a goblin that teamed up with a bunch of cows.
Wow, this achievement really wants me to do this. Okay.
What you gotta do for the mission mode? Mansion
I
mode?
literally have to go back in through each portrait and fight each of the ghosts. Yeah.
Ugh. I'd ask you to put your your camera at your DS. I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, no.
Make a.
Get like a phone tripod, like put your DS right under it. Your DS right under it.
Oh, God bless America.
God bless America.
Okay, check this downstairs for me, buddy.
Okay.
And then get your laundry in the washer.
Humming along. I died.
You died. $1 for Merlin, huh? Oh, come on, I wanted to kill that shopper.
It's like maybe a close one. You know they'd be us. Yeah, I could probably have been high rank too if I didn't have to work last night.
Yeah.
I could probably have joined Mario and Brandon in their Splatfest.
In all honesty, I don't expect to hit top rank unless I'm able to play with all of you.
Ha! We took each other out. I love that when I do that. I did that several times when I was playing Final Fantasy 11. I killed something killed me, but it died as soon as I did. Sometime I did, so I took him with me. Always satisfying. You say, I took you with me, you motherfucker.
That was stupid.
What about you?
Annoying.
What about you, Brandon? What's your experience with multiplayer games?
Dude, I've played them since the 360 era, so I don't have nearly as many problems with them as Nick seems to have.
Yeah, thing is, I never played an online. The first time I ever played an online multiplayer game was 2010.
Oh my god, that's like crazy.
I was 14 years old when I first did it.
I think the game I played was probably in the maybe early 90s. I mean, not early 90s. I mean, late 90s or early 2000s. I think it was Civilization 3, I think.
Like, I don't know, like, I just spent so many years accustomed to local multiplayer and single player that, I don't know, like, I never got why online multiplayer, I mean, when I first played online multiplayer, I was amazed by it, but then gradually, getting that most online multiplayer games are shooters nowadays, frickin', eventually the effect wore off on me. And nowadays, I can only really tolerate them if I'm playing with people I know.
We should do one of these days. We should all get Civilizations like 5 or 6 from Steam and rule the world together. Each pick a country. We team up, rule the world.
Okay.
Hey, we won. Nice. You can be United States of America, and I'll be Rome.
But yeah, I was already almost in high school by the pretty much by the time I had finally played an online multiplayer game, middle school schnick had pretty much ceased to exist.
Oh god, I can imagine if middle school schnick was playing it.
Yeah, if middle school schnick was playing it, if middle school schnick tried online multiplayer, I probably wouldn't have even bothered playing Call of Duty or anything like that.
I wish Sparrow was here in chat so we could talk.
Yeah, because that way we know what to talk about more. But we're kind of just being casual right now.
True. Because I want to talk about, but he's the only one that knows much anything about it. So.
What, wrestling?
Yeah. But I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to see if he showed up or not.
Yeah.
I could talk about it a little bit, not the whole thing, but apparently WWE has signed like a 10-year deal with Saudi Arabia to do shows there, but now all of a sudden they start killing people in Turkish assemblies, and people are like, don't go there anymore.
Wow.
Because apparently the prince who signed the deal with WWE is the one who possibly killed the guy, and
Jesus.
yeah, it's like, oh my God. They can either lose a $10 billion deal or something for Saudi Arabia, or lose respect of people.
Freaking, that's like Batman. No gun, no killing.
And apparently even the wrestlers don't want to go there either anymore, but...
I would imagine they wouldn't want to go there.
But
Well, I sure as hell would want to go to that fucking place.
And then you have SJWs defending, like saying, "Oh, why? You're being offensive towards Saudi Arabians. I love Saudi Arabia."
you go live there then.
Yeah, you go fucking live there with those towel heads.
Be like,
Oh,
be like, yeah.
My dad was in fucking like the army and during the Desert Storm era, so he knows just how bad those people can be.
Like,
yeah. Not to mention, freaking, the perfect video to watch is this stupid college girl who goes into a liquor store run by an Israeli man, and he had posters expressing support for making his country better, because Israel is one of the countries that's, like, out in the Middle East. And he basically had posters, like, expressing support for his country, and she starts going, "Oh, you have a poster supporting Israel. That's very problematic." Like, I hate when frickin' those people use that term. Honestly, and in fact, I'm actually starting to hate videos that start with the problem with such and such. Like, why is it a problem this media exists? Technically, everything has their reason for existing, even if it's badly intentioned.
like I'm from that country, so I can be like if you have like a poster supporting like a sports team, and they're like,
Yeah, and then the best part is, freaking the man stood his ground and refused to take the poster down because that's what the girl wanted. And freaking, she's like, "Oh, but if you don't take it down, I'm just gonna tell my friends not to come here anymore, and that's gonna be sad. I don't want to do that." And then the man's like, "But I support my country, so I keep it up. I've been in business for decades, so I think I'll be fine." And then the girl freaking says this comment that shows her true intentions. "Well, you're Israeli, so yeah, you would." She claims she wants the poster down because it was offensive towards people of Israel, and yet she just demonstrated that she's racist towards people of Israel. It's a good thing 2018 is the year of SJW defeat, so we don't have to talk about them anymore.
"Yep." But yeah, like I said, you like it so much, you go live in Saudi Arabia or whatever, and see how well they treat you.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
you'll go back and love your first world problems.
yeah, that's the one thing my dad always tells me. Like, freaking, when I had my summer job concern a couple of years ago, he kept insisting to me, "Hey, he's like, it's calm down. It's not that big of a deal. You could be in Africa with starving kids." And then he also brought up the same argument anytime freaking elementary school schnick complained about having to go to the pool. He's like, "Oh, you'd be surprised how so few people get to go to pools this often as you do."
Back in my day, we had a swimming
I think
hole.
people in Africa just make their own pools
Like-
by rivers and such.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of natural pools, I believe.
Back in my day, we had puddles. We swam in puddles, and we liked it. Back in my day, we walked 2 miles to school.
No, freaking. No, you have to do it like Grandpa Lou. You have to go. Oh, back in my day, we had to walk 15 miles in foot-deep snow to get to school.
B-17 bomber.
No, he always said 15, like in a very exaggerated way.
15?
No, it was more like 15!
That sounds ridiculous.
Oh, God. But then probably one of the best Grandpa Lou episodes is the episode where they go to the movie theater, and Tommy wants to go see the movie with Reptar, but Dee Dee and Stu and everybody drag them into the theater.
I want to hear Reptar. Fuck.
No, they passed by the Reptar poster, and then Tommy's like, Reptar! And then Dee's like, yeah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah?
No, not blah, blah, but it was like blah, blah or something.
Wah, wah.
Like the...
But, yeah, like freaking... Let's see. So, they end up going to see a movie called Dummy Bears and the Land Without Smiles. And freaking Grandpa
Dummy
Lou
Bears?
Yeah, Dummy Bears. It's obviously a parody of the Care Bears.
Or like the Gummy Bears.
I think, well, the Gummy Bears show was like brand new at the time Rugrats started airing, so maybe they they did like a play on the name Gummy Bears.
No,
but
the Gummy Bears have been around like for 5 years at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gummy Bears came out in '85, and
well, I think it just ended at the time Rugrats started airing.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate.
Yeah, so. Well, it was, so let's just say Gummy Bears was probably fresh in the minds of Klasky Chupo, and they used that as the naming device, but the Dummy Bears were more of a parody of the Care Bears.
And
which were also all the rage in the 80s.
Yeah, I think Care Bears were earlier than the Gummy Bears, though, but if I remember correctly, I think the Care Bears were when I was little, like preschool age. And Gummy Bears were more like elementary school Vandalia.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So, anyways, they're trying to go see a stupid Dummy Bears movie, and Grandpa Lou's the only one that does not want to be there. He's like, I think we should have went bowling.
Didn't Susie's dad,
yeah, he worked for the company that made the Dummy Bears, yes, but this was season 1. Susie hadn't been introduced yet. Like, season 1 of Rugrats is a bit of a mindfuck to watch, because the animation is noticeably more grungy and off-model compared to, like, the later seasons.
Speaking of reboots, a lot of people didn't like All Grown Up that much.
I would say All Grown Up is infinitely preferable to any of the stuff that's on today. My personal opinion.
It kind of like how people didn't like the Disney Doug series, but a lot of people didn't like the All Grown Up.
I mean, I'll say the Disney version of Doug. I mean, I'll say my problems with it. There was one episode by the name of Doug's Hot Dog that was probably one of the worst cartoon episodes I've ever seen. And also, one other problem I had with the Disney version of Doug was another problem I had with the Disney version of Doug is that there were way too many episodes that centered only on Quail Man.
Quail Man.
Yeah, like, you know how in the Nickelodeon series, Doug would occasionally have Quail Man fantasies? Well, in the Disney version, sometimes there would be entire episodes that were nothing but the Quail Man fantasies.
Basically, it was him wearing his underwear over his pants and a belt on his head.
A donut?
Yeah. And it gets it's even more of an issue when the Disney version of Doug has half-hour-long stories.
Oh, God.
I mean, I didn't actually listen to the audio of these episodes, so maybe if I actually watched them, I'd be fine with it, but... But other than that, I do not think the Disney version of Doug is as bad as everyone says.
No.
No.
What about All Grown Up?
All Grown Up, I watched it.
Why are you bubbling? Stop!
I would say a fair amount as a kid, and I never really hated it, no.
A lot of people did, apparently.
Your fucking audio is fucked again.
Oh, god damn it.
There's something seriously wrong with your capture card if it just keeps doing this.
I got it from my old. I got it from my old one. I don't know where I put it.
To me, it seems like the one that you installed directly to the computer isn't very good.
Yeah, I'm trying to agree with you. At least when it comes to streaming, not really issues with it when I'm recording. I got it from my old. I got it from my old one. I don't know where I put it.
But yeah, All Grown Up, I never really hated as a kid.
To me, it seems like the one that you installed
but...
directly to the computer isn't very good.
Yeah, I saw the stream. I heard my voice fine there. Weird.
Maybe it fixed itself, but yeah, right now on Twitch, it's just doing that buzzing shit.
Oh, let's see. M says still at grandparents' house. Was eating cookies and dipping them in milk. I get done with cookies.
Cookies.
So I drink a sip only find them easily disgusting. I find out that they were. Can't drink this. Oh, there it's right there. Now, the cookies they're disgusting. I find that they're expired by 10 days.
They were expired by 10 days, huh?
I steeped their other drinks to find out some orange juice that was nearly expired a month. Ugh. Gross.
Wah, wah.
Why does Twitch have to play so many fucking ads?
Because I am mean.
Fucking ridiculous. Oh, we just want to shove this fucking shit you don't care about down your throat. Good job, mates.
Yeah, it wants to shove a remote up your ass.
Yeah, it is gonna shove a remote up its own ass. How do I feel about this ad? Frowny face. I'm done. Fuck off.
Shut up and fuck off.
Your ads are stupid. Don't darken my doorstep with them ever again. Hey, I got 5 cents. I got a nickel from Brandon.
Yay, $1 for Merlin.
Fucking Elgato.
Yeah, I don't get why it's just having these issues. It makes no sense.
Wish there was. Probably find another. Who else besides Elgato makes capture cards?
There's plenty of other people that make them, but I don't know their names.
Whatever you do, do not get an easy cap. Ever.
Yeah, don't. Do not get easy cap. They're not included, who I mentioned.
Adam had that shit, and he said somehow it caused fucking input delay. And he said it was bad input delay. It was like a good 2 to 3 seconds of input delay. You should watch him trying to fuck around with his easy cap with Crash Bandicoot. It made the game unplayable.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you're here, so how was your trip to New York?
It was great.
You never... Yeah, that's right. You never got to talk about it on here.
Well, I'm pretty sure I got to talk about it.
I'm sure you got to talk about it somewhere, but...
Somewhere.
So...
But yeah, what do you think were the best parts, though?
Seeing the Statue of Liberty and fucking... I don't know.
How was the climb up there at Statue of Liberty?
Tough. It was long, but it was worth it.
Yeah, no elevator. I guess there's no elevator.
My legs were burning by the end of it.
Yeah, not helping matters is that Brandon's mom had to chase after his brother when he ran ahead against disobeying the instructions the employee told us, by the way.
Because my brother's a fucking idiot, like I've said many, many times before.
So, Snick told me apparently you had to go up one at a time or something.
Yeah, it is single file line.
But yeah. You had to wait for the other tour guard. I mean, you had to wait for the other tour to come down before you can go up.
Well, essentially, we kind of had to move through, like, the top part of it. I did get a very brief video of it.
Yeah.
What it looked like.
Yeah, taking your time, go there and get out.
I mean, it's not like you had to, like, just freaking step up there, stand there for, like, 2 seconds. Okay, you saw it, go. Like, you were allowed to stand there for, like, about, like, a minute or so, but it just depended on how much people were going through at the time.
Yeah, we didn't get to spend much time up there, because it was just stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Like a well-oiled machine. Stop and go. Get the fuck out of here.
Did you take your picture? Now get the hell out.
What are we gonna do about this audio problem?
Yes.
We can call I Am Mean.
Yeah, we need I Am Mean to come smash the capture card inside the computer, make it work again.
I guess
I hate those goodies.
I guess we could try to see if I guess we could try to see if Snick can stream something.
I mean, right now I'm playing Front Mission still, but I could probably go back on my SNES Classic.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I would just try to find your old capture card, to be honest.
Well, I guess until first I'm gonna see if I get get level 9 hero fast before I end this.
I want 2 level 9s, a number level 9 large.
Nope. Let's see, I lost. But let's see, come on, level 9, level 9, level 9, level 9. That's my main goal right now. No Splatfest points. But, yep, hit level 9.
Yay.
I'll end it for now, till Brand's ready to play. Well, apparently it makes errors again. Yeah, I think my internet's just messed up right now because of the storm outside. Well, Well,
Is there a storm outside?
Kind of. The wind's blowing really hard.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, Nick. Just take a look at his Twitch. You'll see at some point the audio cut off and it is just only buzzing.
Well, in that case, I'll see you next time. Never stop uploading. Enjoy the rain on this, and we'll see you, Brandon. See you.